Hi everyone, it is Kate Zukas here and welcome to my channel. So I talk about spiritual boosters and influencers and teachers that have helped me on my spiritual journey with the hope that it will help you on your spiritual journey or help you through challenging times just to add a little bit more balance into your life. So this week has obviously been a very, very hectic week. I think it all started with a full moon last week, and now it's obviously a lot going on in the US. So I do want to talk to you about how do you actually remain calm and balanced. So my booster for today, which is almost the opposite of a booster, is to actually remain still and remain calm. So one of the things I do to help me through every week or every day is to set intentions. So the last few weeks, I've really gotten back to setting intentions. And at the beginning of every week, I set an intention. So for this week, it was actually stillness. It's something I wanted just to draw into my life this week particularly. It's something I might even have the same intention for next week, but it's something that I just want to make sure that I can draw more calmness, more stillness into my life. So there's so much noise going on, so much stuff. So how do you actually, kind of manage that noise and hold your space and remain still with so much stuff going on around you, and how to actually be really mindful and present. So I think for me this week, it's all about being still. So a few of the things I've done is set an intention. So you can do that yourself. So if you're looking at drawing more calmness, more balance, whatever you want to draw into your life, set the intention for that. So, if I want to draw more abundance to me, I set that intention for the week that this is what I'm looking at drawing into my life. So for me, it is still all about stillness at the moment and how to remain calm. So set intentions is kind of my number one tip for something you can do very easily for how you kind of draw that intention into your life. So I obviously set the intention, meditate on it, and I also write it on a note and I stick it on my laptop because I'm at my computer a lot. So I stick it there, I look at it all the time. And, beginning of every day, take a moment, focus on stillness. So the last few weeks as well, I have been particularly focused on doing a lot of breath work. So a lot of pranayama. So this is just breathing practices. And I've really, really noticed how much it does balance my mind. So I do alternate nostril breathing is probably one of the biggest breathing practices that I do for a few minutes every day to help with my, balancing my mind, and balancing my mind and my body, and just to bring me back to stillness. The other pieces that I've been doing, when it comes to breath work is just really deep belly breathing. I'm really focused on the present right now as well. And doing these breathing practices helps control your mind and helps control your mind from running away with you, which is very easy to do when we're in periods of stress as well, when there's so much going on in probably our own lives as well as energetically within the world. So focus on your breath. Take deep breaths. You will not regret it if this is a practice that you can start doing anytime, anywhere. If you're on public transport, if you're, when you wake up in the morning, before you go to bed at night, I try to do a little bit before I start my work every day. So at least then I can be balanced as I'm entering into my workspace and present. I think that's really important. So setting intentions, doing some breath work is really important for creating that stillness in yourself. Being present. So this is obviously a very, very big topic. Being present and mindful. So take things a little bit slower. You will still achieve the outcomes you want to achieve. Just be a little bit more mindful in the activities that you're doing. Remain present. If your mind is racing and you're obviously very, very caught up, ground yourself. Go for a walk outside. I use a lot of aromatherapy, and which I find really grounding, and I find that really energizes me just, and being able to kind of bring kind of all of my energy into my senses is something that I really like to focus on. Going for a walk outside, getting in nature is something that is so good for grounding you, and being able to have your feet on the earth and walking on grass is something that will really help kind of bring that stillness and mindfulness into the moment and into yourselves, and drawing that into your life. So lots of tips that you can do to be more mindful, more still, more balanced, more calm. I think all of that energy that we're trying to draw to us to keep us where we are and to hold that space within ourselves while there's so much else going on around us. So that is my spiritual booster for today. Stay present. I think that's one of my biggest piece of advice. Don't get caught up in what's happened in the past. The past is over. You can't do anything about it. Don't get caught up in what's going to happen in the future. Just focus on the present. That's what leads to happiness. Focusing on the present. Thanks everyone for your time this morning. I hope you have enjoyed this booster. Stay still, stay calm, stay balanced, as well as hold your space, hold your power. We've got this. All right. Thanks everyone. Bye.